Hello and good morning. It is Tuesday, November 26th, about 3 a.m. My wife and I have a weird schedule. She works nights, and she's not here with me, dealing with some gnarly stuff. But I woke up and thinking about this. It's been neat for me to think about this stuff. One of the reasons why I was reluctant to do this is I didn't want to come off sounding like I had a bunch of answers or knew what was best for anybody else, or like I figured everything out. Because if anything, it's, right now at this point, I just feel like I'm learning which questions to ask and figuring out. Uh, so I don't have all the right answers, but I'm gonna look for some. Those are the only notes I wrote for today. What and why at the 6 month mark? So anybody can tell you, go ride a bike, get outside, exercise. The hard part, the one thing, and the reason why, if I'm going to continue to do this, I want to be helpful. Obviously, the whole point of doing this, and it's been really helpful, like I said, for me to even think about this. But the gnarly part and what getting past, because people have been telling me that this has been helpful to them, and that's why I'm continuing to do it. The gnarly part, the hard part, so how could I help people to save time? I've been hearing over and over the 6 month mark, and it was, or even the 3 or 6 months or 9 months, and how many years I spent 8 years trying to get sober. I'm going to try and stop saying so much. Trying to get sober. It just kept every time I felt good, I went out and I got smashed again. Why when I knew I was feeling better? I knew. So if anything, I'm going to try and dig at this and see if I can help, because it's been fun for me to think about how and why, because this time it really did, something happened and it switched for me from a struggle to not drink to, wow, I'm trying to figure out like how and why I act the way that I do, and it's to this full-on awakening. So it went from the same struggle to, wow, this is awesome. And because these days I really feel like I don't even think about drink. I mean, it's not even on my radar. To Why would I do that to myself? Because my life is so much better, and moving forward, things are just absolutely amazing. Praying, and I'm already nervous again doing this. This has been very uncomfortable for me, trying to do this. But I think it can be very helpful, and especially if I could figure out like this, just that one. I know there's not one thing, and everybody's answers are going to be different. Sobriety, or making any kind of change, really, any kind of, it's so individual, and I think that a lot of our behaviors, especially the ones that we don't understand, are rooted in trauma. And that is different for everybody, of course, like the things that have happened to us growing up. So that's going to be different, of course, for everybody. I think that I can maybe find a few things that help me get to the point that I wasn't struggling, and then I started where everything, the pendulum just shifted. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, this has been so much fun for me. I'm going to look for the one thing, because of course getting outside is awesome. Doing an hour of gratitude, I remember when I started doing that. Being nicer to myself was huge at 6 months. But what and how and why, and I think that could be helpful, because I've heard from more than one person. What is, man, been trying for years to get to the point, and it's so discouraging, and it's frustrating, and it feels like you're working against yourself. And of course, like I said, everybody's answers to that are going to be different, but it's been fun for me to think about, where to kind of dig to that point, or, because there's no tricks, this is all really, it's been this, like one of my buddies says, simple, not easy. You get, but when you dig and stuff, so I'm gonna dig to the point. This has been fun for me, and like I said, my life is just a complete 180. And I want to help others. I've been compelled with this feeling to try and help other people. And like I don't go to meetings, I don't go to church, I don't go to the gym, but I've been able to lose weight and find a little bit of sanity, peace. I'll call it peace and strength that I pray for. Excuse me, and get healthy, and yes, do the spiritual of the Trinity coming together. But I'm gonna dig for us, you and me, and try and figure out what it was to get past that friggin' hump that's so frustrating. So thank you if you're watching. I know, and maybe one day people will look back on this like it won't be that. It doesn't seem like that much of a big deal right now, but hopefully, maybe someday people will look back on this and it'll be like, wow. So thank you, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye.